Before you watch this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe before you watch this clip. We really believe you're going to love it. Now here's the clip.
You might want to sit down for this.
You did mention Cardi B, and I didn't know if you guys saw that she was in court for the last 2 weeks. I guess there was some...
Did she get exonerated?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she was in court. I guess someone was suing her for, I don't know if it was 50 million or 30 million or something like that?
50.
And she was exonerated. And what was really going viral was her different looks. Every day she came in, of course, she had a different wig, different hairstyle, and whatever.
She was killing all the looks.
Yeah, and then she even made one of the looks part of her album, one of the alternate album covers, because she saw that it was. And apparently she's not pregnant. Apparently that was all a ruse, and that was part of the promo. Did you?
I think we said it when you said it. That can't be true.
Can't be true.
It can't be true.
It can't be true.
But so she was being interviewed by Billboard, and then they brought up the Big Three, the woman version, and they said,
I hate that big three.
I know. But
everything
it's easy.
can be a big
It's
three.
easy, but it's an easy metric when you're looking at.
I want to say Big
things.
20 from now on. Enough. Big 20.
Big 7.
Big 20.
They said
Big 15.
They said it was her, Nicki, and Meg Thee Stallion as the Big Three woman. Now she went on to say a bunch of other stuff, which is just I guess talking about how she's
is Doja Cat? Do they believe in Doja Cat?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Do you think this Big Three is an accurate representation of?
No, because there's no such thing as a Big Three.
But there is. No. You saying that there isn't?
What is big? What does that mean?
Created it.
So who did?
The person talking from Billboard.
So he said the Big Three, meaning what? The three biggest female artists that sell the most. Is that what that means?
Sure.
Then Doja has to be in there, and so that's
I believe so.
Therefore, that can't be the three.
So you don't agree with this Big Three, then, is what you're saying?
If that's what, because I don't know what he means by Big Three.
Yo, why are you doing this?
I'm just being honest. I don't know what it means.
Big Three. The three. You hear the names of them, and you know what that means. The Big Three in women hip hop. That's pretty self-explanatory. Now, the metrics of what that's based on can obviously be debated, but the Big Three part of it is not debated. The Big Three in the genre. And the question is, do you believe that those are the Big Three? And you said no. So who do you think shouldn't be in it?
Doja.
You think she should be in it?
Mm-hmm.
And who shouldn't be in this?
Just Doja should be in it. Nicki is in it. You guys decide what happens with the rest.
That's funny.
I don't like the Big Three thing bothers me because at the same time you have to put a lot of stuff out. One, I feel. Two, you got to put a lot. I've got to put a lot of records. Put a lot of records out.
Okay.
That's why I don't even want to say there's Big Three. There's a Nicki. There's a big one, and there's hot people. These artists are hot. They're hot. Their name is hot. Their looks is hot. They might have a hot They might have a hot, like we know that Cardi has a incredible first album.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about Big Three in terms of big names, but I don't think the Cole, Drake, Kendrick thing was a Big Three when they all three had one hot album or a hot singles.
A buzzword, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the Big Three. I don't like...
Shout out Ice Cube, because the Big Three basketball thing is good.
Oh, no, I love that. I don't like the Big Three name where we throw everywhere and anything. I don't like classic, they throw everywhere. I don't like mid, they throw everywhere. I don't like... There's a bunch of these words that I don't understand. Yeah. I'm just like, why is... Yo, that movie's mid. What? Like, what are we doing? Yeah. So, but whatever. If that's the Big Three they want, cool. But Doja is a she does arenas. She does arenas. She sings. She rap. Y'all said that Lauryn Hill had the best hip hop, one of the best hip hop albums of all time, and then half of it is singing, right? So if Doja's singing too and rapping, then we're gonna put her up there too. Then enough.
I mean that she is a name that should be considered. I think as well. You know, one thing I said. I don't know if I said it here. Maybe it's controversial or not. I feel like Meg Thee Stallion. I feel like there's a lot. Whatever, you know, that we think about the other aspects of shit, I think they're putting a lot of expectation on the kind of artist that she is, in my opinion. Like she's she's very good at what she does. Very specific type of music, type of rap, type of delivery. And when she does that, it's great. But I don't think that is grounds to call her like the big three. Like I think that's more of being disingenuous to who she is, because I don't believe that she's shown us anything that is showing that she is going for that type of title. Like she's approaching rap in a lot of the ways that a lot of the guys approach rap, where they're just trying to rap, make dope records, and move on. But because she's part of Rock Nation, because the promo of her was so large, especially during the pandemic, she had the huge record Savage, and then Beyonce coming on the remix. Like they propped her up and put her in a position where I feel like she would never, based on her artistry, that she would not be able to live up to. I don't feel like. I feel like it's an unreasonable expectation on someone that's just dope. It's like saying like Currency is in the big three, or even like, okay, when UGK was popping, did they ever say, yo, they were the number 3 most greatest artists? No, but they were extremely dope, extremely culture, extremely relevant. But like, I don't know if anybody would put them in that category off the, and it's funny, I just say UGK because they're also from Houston, or in Port Arthur or whatever. But like, you know what I mean? Like those artists that do something very specific, very well, I feel like that's unfair to put that on their jacket to where they feel like they have to be so fucking great, so amazing, so cutting edge. No, they're just making dope records and dropping. Yeah, so what that 10 of them sound the same? Who gives a shit? Like it's like saying Gunna makes a lot of records that are melodic, similar sounding, similar tempo, key, but they all sound dope. It's like no one is ever like, yo, he's the best in the world. But I feel like men also get a different thing where they get away with a lot more in comparison to women. They're like, no, she has to be perfect, she has to be amazing. And I just feel like that's disingenuous. And I feel like we need to stop doing that. But yeah, that was the big 3 convo of that. Cheryl, what do you think? When you think of big 3 women, do you think that list is accurate?
Which is what's difficult. I have no point of reference. I don't like the gender splits, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I understand why we do. No, I understand why we do them, but I always feel like we're moving the goalposts. You know, before guys get talked about, like you said, before guys talked about big 3, and in the male hip hop side, guys had to have 10 years in, 12 years in.
Yes.
They had to have consistent albums. They had to have many things on their jacket before we got
Put them there. Yeah.
I mean, when you look at it from that perspective, like, I think even these women artists would admit, yo, we're not supposed to be having these conversations about that. Yeah, I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm doing what I got to do. But
there's a difference between a hot artist.
Yeah.
Like I'm hot in the game, and I'm the big 3 or I'm the big 4. I'm one of the GOAT.
I'm a legacy act forever.
Like Nicki, we know Nicki. We seen her jacket. She has
Is anybody a legacy act more than Missy?
Oh, you got
on this list that you talking about?
Oh, you said Missy or Nicki? Sorry.
Well, I said Nicki.
I said Nicki.
And then he brought up Missy.
But then I'm bringing up Missy because it's like we talking about these new artists. Yeah. They have not even put up the numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
To surpass the people that have already put up numbers. In my personal opinion.
But at a certain point, the numbers part can't be the only part of the.
When I say numbers, I'm talking about longevity, records,
gotcha.
visibility on different forms of music. Nicki put in their time. Nicki, we had an argument where Nicki could be on the Mount Rushmore.
With
period.
men. Yeah.
Yes.
No, so we already know.
No, she can.
Men. Yeah.
And she should.
Is anybody of these other names?
I don't think they put in
doing
enough.
that.
No. But you also have to consider that time is moving faster more recently. So it's just. Anyway,
it's a hot they're making hot records. Yes. It's not enough. It's just the same problem that you guys did with NBA, yo.
You might want to sit down for this.